This is some of the same aluminum that we used to do the subfloor. And what I did is I measured all the way around the console, found center line on this, found center line on the console, laid out, went through and I laid out these inside brakes as to where they would coincide with the sides of the console, brought it back, laid it up there, and then marked out these edges so that we knew we were going to get an exact fit instead of trying to measure and come up short one place or another. So after I got those marked up, took them back, rebroke them, and now we're going to go ahead and proceed to get it all put in there. You'll notice I've got these notches right here. They didn't turn out the greatest, but I think once I get them painted, they'll be all right. But that's just where the area is right above the cooler. So I kind of notched out for it to give full access.
I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from it.
Just going to use the 1/8 inch rivets on these just because I don't want the rivets to be super duper pronounced. And ultimately we're going to go through and sand all of this, clean it with some alcohol, and put some primer on there so we can paint it the same color as the boat when it's all said and done.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone. Just wanna break, no, I'm not gonna give in. Take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous. Scared I would pop off fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all. I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off.
Alright, so we picked up the 090 aluminum for the decking and also for the top of the console. Picked it up at a local supply house. One of the things that you're going to find that they charge you more for a full sheet than they do for these offcuts. These offcuts are generated when somebody only wants like a 6-foot section or whatever. So I picked up a bunch of 2 foot by 4 foot offcuts of the 090 aluminum to start working in to make the top deck and the console. One of the things that you'll find is the supply houses will give you a cheaper discounted price on these offcuts because they're not full sheets. And honestly, trying to work with a full sheet on these top decks with all the hatches and everything else on it is extremely cumbersome anyway. So the 2 foot by 4 foot sheets or whatever other off balls you can find really they're a whole lot easier to work with, and they're quite a bit cheaper. So basically that top section, this is going to be 090 here, here, and here. This will give me places to put my toggle switches for electrical controls, steering wheel, and the grab bar and the throttle cable up here. So let's get started.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Okay, so I went through and got self-tappings, but at the same token, I also understand that they don't work 100%. So I'm gonna go ahead and pre-drill these holes and then use the self-tappers on top of that, which will, I'm gonna drill them out a little bit smaller. And then we'll use the self-tapper to finish reaming the hole out and get the thread set up.
So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. You got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who are all taught they deserve an ounce.
Alright, so all in all, not a bad fit. All the angles work out well. We got a nice console that we can mount the steering wheel and all the electronics to. Both sides are flushed up nicely. So, there you go. We now have a console. We have the cooler. So we're gonna go through and get center console scuffed up, cleaned, primered, and we're just gonna leave it in primer. I'm not planning on painting it until I get all the decking done because we're just gonna end up scratching it up anyways. But at least we can get it primered up. So this will kind of give you an idea of what we did on the bottom of the hull, just to scuff it up, get a good adhesion, and use the self-etching primer. Just gonna use that stripping pad that I used on the bottom. It seems to do a really good job on things.
Feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go. Go, 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 go.
Now if you'll notice, I'm not taking all the paint off because this is a factory paint that was put on here not too long ago, so I'm trusting the integrity of it. I'm really just trying to rough it up so that the primer has a good base to grab a hold of. So the bottom of the boat we went through and took down completely to aluminum. This one we're just kind of scuffing it up and getting it ready for primer.
Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. Feel the seed with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Alright, and here again, the whole goal was basically just to scuff it up, scratch it up, get the glossiness off of it, which will give that self-etching primer a much better media to stick to. Now we're just going to use a regular old denatured alcohol to clean all the dust and any possible grease that's left over off of it before we go through with the primer. And that's basically the goop you're taking off. We're going to use a regular old Rust-Oleum self-etching primer. Works really well on aluminum and other metals. And we're just going to give it 2 light coats. You don't want to give heavy cakey coats to primer. It just doesn't seem to do as well. So just light coats.
Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
All right, now we'll give that about 10 minutes to dry, and then the second coat will go on top of that, and we should be good and done priming. And then we can start in on the next phase of this thing. Okay, so those, I don't know if you all kept count, but that was 3 cans of paint just to primer the center console. So if you're planning on doing something like this, buy, I don't know, 4 times the amount of paint cans that you think you might need, because you're going to use them. The other thing that comes in super handy is one of these. It attaches to the top of a regular old spray can, clamps it into place, and it allows you to use 2 fingers to spray the cans. It'll save you a ton of fatigue later on. So, all right, we got it primed. All right, next day, decided I'm gonna go ahead and paint the outside of it. We're just gonna put 2 coats of that coastal gray on it. I'll probably end up regretting it later, just for the simple fact that I've still got a lot of work to do inside the boat. So the odds of me scuffing up that paint's gonna be pretty good, but needless to say, I'd like to get it all done so at least I can wrap up the console, and if we end up having to touch some paint up later, we just end up having to touch some paint up later. And it's a boat. It's gonna get scuffed up, beat up, banged up, so it's not the end of the world either. But I did want to get the center console done, so that it means it's time to paint it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through and use Scotch-Brite scuff pads. Since that primer's been setting for 24 hours, we'll scuff it up, we'll clean it up with some alcohol, and then we'll start laying on the coats of the Coastal Gray final coat.
Really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. All I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in.
Some more denatured alcohol and a microfiber cloth just to clean it up and get it final prepped and ready. All right, so the temperature dropped about 30 degrees last night, so it's cold outside. So for the painting, I can't have the door open and the fans going. So we're gonna use a respirator this time just to try and protect the last 2 brain cells I have.
That's an attractive look, isn't it? Well, it's time for coat number 2. Coat number 1 I put on rather light just to give it a nice base to adhere to the primer. Coat number 2 is going on while coat number 1's still a little tacky. It'll be a heavier coat just for a better finish at the end.
Locked in. Yes, I'm locked in. Looking for a piece of mind. I've been trying to redefine life. I can see the signs. Word is going to see me shine. Fighting for my soul's sake. Whipping fast, no brakes. Nothing's ever been a waste. Now that I've been wide awake, Luke's trying to pull me back in. I was stuck for a minute and forgot the passion. Since the lights turned on, it's been camera action. And you start to see it all like a chain reaction. Watch it happen, yeah. Swear that I'ma find my way. Past been gone, I'ma watch it all fade. Whoa, guess I'm going down.
I don't know if you can tell, but it's looking like an episode of Cheech and Chong in here with all the fog, so I'm going to go ahead and get a door opened up, at least gas out a bulk of this, and then we'll go from there. Alright, for those of you that were counting, that was a total of 6 cans of paint just for that little council. There's 2 cans of primer, 4 cans of final coat, so you'll go through a lot more paint than you ever thought you would. So just plan accordingly. Alright, that's it for skinning up the council, and hope you guys learned something, maybe enjoyed the video a little bit. And we'll see you on the next one.